Hello everyone, and we're going to be looking at the severe weather threat that's going to be happening throughout today and tomorrow. Starting off, we are looking at, this is my area of where the severe weather is going to happen throughout today and tomorrow. So for today, pretty much this whole area here could see some severe storms throughout Iowa, Wisconsin. As you can see there, pretty much the whole area could see some severe storms moving throughout that type of area. And once we get into tomorrow, this is going to be the main area for those severe storms. So mainly these two different areas. That's why I've highlighted all of this area in that pinkish color. Definitely, if you're in this pinkish highlighted area, you need to be aware, especially today and tomorrow. If you're in that pink highlighted area, could see some pretty intense storms moving throughout those areas. Let's go ahead and let's look at the Storm Prediction Center's outlook for today. We do have a slight risk, a level 2 out of 5 issued for portions of Wisconsin, Iowa, Missouri, Kansas, and Nebraska. So definitely, if you're in this slight risk area, you need to be aware. You could see some severe storms moving throughout there today. Also, another area here that does have a level 2 out of 5 issued for portions of the Texas Panhandle, Oklahoma Panhandle, portions of northwestern Oklahoma, southwest Kansas, southeastern Colorado, and a little bit of that northeastern portion of New Mexico. If you're in these areas, especially if the marginal risk, also the level 1 out of 5 surrounding those areas, you do also have isolated risk for those severe storms. Here's the tornado risk, and we do have a 2% risk, actually a 5% risk for some tornadoes moving throughout those areas. It was downgraded to a 2%, but it did come back as a 5% risk for tornadoes in those areas. So definitely, if you're in this area, you could see a couple tornadoes possible within that brown shaded area. You do have a 5% risk for those tornadoes, and in those green areas, you have a 2% risk for tornadoes. Hail risk wise, and we do have up to golf ball size hail possible, is going to be in those yellow areas, and up to quarter size hail is going to be possible within those green shaded areas. Lastly, here's the wind risk, and we do have a significant chance for some wind gusts up to 80 miles per hour in that significant chance area, and also up to 60 mile per hour gusts within the storms in the yellow shaded areas, and finally up to 40 mile per hour gusts in the green shaded areas there also. Tomorrow's outlook, we still do have that slight risk in place for portions of Illinois and Missouri, also portions of New Mexico, Colorado, and Texas, and even portions of very western of the Oklahoma Panhandle. And definitely, if you're in these areas, you need to be aware for tomorrow. Also, you could see some severe storms as well in those areas. Also, in the marginal risk, a level 1 out of 5 issued around those slight risk areas as well, reaching into parts of Kansas and Oklahoma, and even into most of the Texas Panhandle there. So definitely, you do have some chances for some severe storms moving throughout today, July 14th, throughout tomorrow, July 15th. So right now, we are looking at the future simulated radar for this severe weather today in that type of Midwest region. We do already have some storms moving throughout the region of Wisconsin and Minnesota. Mainly going to be isolated severe storms and some rain showers, as you're seeing there. That'll move throughout the region here as we see some more storm development as you get into around 6 p.m. You can really start to see that storm development firing up here in the Wisconsin, Minnesota, and Iowa area. You get over here to around the evening hours, more later evening hours, as you're seeing here. Around 9 p.m., you can definitely see the storms still ongoing, moving throughout the overnight hours now. 10 p.m., 11 p.m., and those storms are still moving through. Not super organized, but definitely go see a couple tornadoes possible moving throughout this area. Move on here to around 1 a.m. and those storms are still ongoing, but some are weakening within the atmosphere, as you're seeing there. And those storms keep on moving through as you get into tomorrow around 6 a.m. And mostly those storms have moved out of that Wisconsin region. There's some still ongoing as you see some isolated showers and thunderstorms. Down here though, and around the Missouri and Iowa, pretty much the whole Midwest and Plains region, as you're seeing there, you saw those storms start to move through that type of area of that site risk region. Let's get over to the NAM model here, and definitely let's get over actually the NAM 3 km model, and this will be a little more high definition. Let's get over to around tomorrow. And the NAM 3 km model is actually showing there might be a little bit of that kind of bow echo shaping, indicating that there might be some very strong gusts that are going to be within these storms. Let's get over to tomorrow around, this will be around 9 a.m. and you get to around midday here, 12 p.m. and those storms are starting to move through. This is a little bit under hyped, as you're seeing here, but definitely those storms will be moving throughout that Illinois region, Missouri region. All these regions here, we'll see those severe storms moving throughout today, moving throughout tomorrow by the early afternoon hours. You get to tomorrow at around the early afternoon hours, and you start to see actually some more development down here near the St. Louis area, and that moves through 12 a.m. tomorrow. And those storms are pretty much moving out of that Illinois region and start to approach the Indiana area 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. and those storms have definitely decreased in coverage along this region here, but definitely could see some storms here in Ohio and Michigan area by tomorrow at 6 a.m. or around, this will be the 16th at 6 a.m. and to around the early afternoon hours of the 16th, and there may be even some more storms moving throughout that region, as you can see there. If you did enjoy this video, I would recommend that you do subscribe if you are new to this channel, and make sure to share this video with any friends or family that might be interested in watching daily weather forecasts or may be affected by this severe weather. Anyways, stay safe.